Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album. I know my intro is stupid. I know. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album. Dad. AF. I'm pointing at you. People, and don't call them people. Rock on, gold dust. I went to a party last Saturday night. I didn't get laid. Family friendly. I got in a fight. How are you guys doing today? Oh, well, it is a good day in the life of Peter Monn. I'm having a great day today, and I hope you guys are having a great day as well. I have a lot to talk about over here. I had this one video that I wanted to make, and I'm gonna kind of talk about it at the end, but I might make part 2 of that video tomorrow, because I kind of want to hear what you guys have to say about that. And then I want to talk about Shane Dawson a little bit. But I want to start this video off by talking about Jaclyn Hill. You know, people have been really speculating where Jaclyn has been lately. She hasn't been posting a lot on social media. She hasn't been posting videos. People have been requesting tutorials. People have been, you know, requesting her showing her palette and the brushes and talking about that, and she just hasn't been doing a lot of that. Well, Jaclyn came out yesterday and she addressed this on Twitter. Here, I will go into this and read to you what she had to say right here. Jaclyn said, "This is extremely hard for me to talk about for many reasons, but I know a lot of people are wondering why I'm so absent on socials recently. I decided to make my health my #1 priority. I briefly opened up about it in my video, but it's very deep and I need help. I know you guys want makeup tutorials and videos, so do I, but I am currently spending 6 to 8 hours a day with doctors, IVs, and therapists because I am determined to get back to where I need to be. Please understand that I love you and can't wait for our future. But in this time of my life, I have to put myself first, before anything else. I hope you understand, and I can't wait to get on the other side of this and share my journey with you." And I would appreciate if people did not speculate about what is going on with Jaclyn in the comment sections out of consideration for Jaclyn. I'm simply sharing it on here because I think it is more of her telling us what's going on with her journey. I'm actually proud of Jaclyn for putting her health and her well-being first. I've said that in many videos, that I wish her all the best, and that I wish she just would go and take some time to take care of herself and then come back when she's ready. And so for me, I was seeing this on Twitter, and I have to say, she got tons and tons of support. Like, the Twitter thread was, I was a little worried that when I went to go read the Twitter thread that it would just be like, you know, just shredded with hate, but that wasn't the case, and people were really supportive of her, and we have no idea what's going on in her personal life or with her health right now. And I'm not going to speculate, so all I'm going to say is, Jaclyn, I wish you the best. You know, please take care of yourself, and if and when you choose to come back, we will be here waiting for you. So, that's a little update on what's going on with Jaclyn Hill. Okay, let's talk about Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA, Nikki Tutorials, James Charles, hi sisters, Laura Lee, Patrick Star in the house. Okay, that was my drama opera that I came up with my first year of being a drama channel. And we're going to talk about many of those channels in just a second. But first, let's talk about the newest beauty influencer out there, Shane Dawson. Okay, so yesterday I did a video and I talked about Shane Dawson and, you know, the fact that he had come out in an Instagram story and he said that he was going to do this makeup video and blah, 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 you know? And I had said in the video I wanted to know what people thought on whether or not they cared if he did a video or if he didn't. And it was interesting, like, a lot of the comments, I went through and I read every single comment. The majority of the people, I would say, could care less if Shane Dawson ever does a makeup look. Which, you know, didn't surprise me because I think Shane superfans will support anything that he does, and they'll be like, you know what, I don't really care if he ever does a makeup look or whatever. One of the things I said in my video yesterday was that, you know, makeup influencers out there just get decimated because they come out with products and they never show a look with it, but yet people hold Shane to a different standard and they're like, oh, they make excuses. It's really interesting because people make a lot of excuses for Shane and they say, well, Shane, he just was interested in it because he was making this palette and whatever, and Shane this and Shane that. Okay, it's a valid palette that people are using and doing huge looks with. So I think, personally, Shane should at least do just at least one look, one video, okay? Just at least least, this is just my personal take on it. If I had to take the poll, because I put up a poll yesterday, I'm going to talk about the results. And I kind of fall into the space of number 2. So I asked people, do you care if Shane does a makeup video? And I have to say, in all honesty, I don't really care if Shane makes a video. I mean, it's not going to make, I mean, listen, there's deeper stuff going on in the world. I don't really care if Shane makes a video or not. But I will say this, okay? That I think out of consideration for the fact that he put this palette out, that there was a lot of speculation over, was he truly interested in makeup or not? Not for the people, because it kind of seems to me a little bit like he's trying to appease the people, his fans, by doing this video. And he said, okay, finally, I'm going to do this video, you know, blah, 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 whatever. You're the one that said that you've been so interested in makeup and that you wanted to have a makeup palette and all this kind of stuff, right? And I think it's fair to do at least just one video, like I said. So this was the results. 42% of the people said no. Now, this is where it surprised me. I actually thought it would go like no, who'd care, yes, and then this last one. So 42% of the people said, 42% of you said no, you could care less if Shane ever did a makeup video. 32% said that he should because he made the palette. Which is interesting to me that was, and it was so close, 32 to 42%. 19% said who'd care, which I actually thought that might be at the top. And 5% said yes, they did care if he made a makeup video. And if you go and read the comments, it was a broad range of what people had to say, you know, and I thought that, I will say this, thank you for your comments. I thought your comments were just classy, just very nice in how you said things, no matter what your stance was. And I find that to be true in a lot of my videos. People are, you know, rather nice in the comment sections of my videos, so thank you. And, you know, it always educates me because I'm like, I never thought of it that way, or, you know, whatever. I think Shane will slowly, you know, over time. I read this one comment. I wish I could, maybe I can pull it up if I can figure out who it's from. Okay, I stopped the camera so I could go find the comment that I was looking for. And the two comments that I found really, really interesting were actually right next to each other. So the first comment is from Steven, and he said, Shane has no interest in makeup anymore. It was fun for him to explore while making his palette, but I couldn't care less if he ever mentions makeup again. I don't follow Shane because of makeup, I follow Shane because of Shane. But the truth is, I can tell he's not interested in makeup. He got his $10 million, and honestly, I'm happy for him. Yes, queen, get your coin. And I think a lot of people feel that way. I think a lot of people that love Shane, they don't really care about the makeup. You know, so I don't know why he feels this need to continue to appease the people. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not happy for you or it doesn't make you happy, don't do it, you know? I think it would be a good look since you came out with this palette that was the best-selling palette, but you don't have to. And then this was the comment that I was referring to, and this is from Ricardo. And Ricardo said, I feel like Shane is just like the rest of us who got interested in makeup in the beauty community, and we don't do makeup. But he was in a privileged position to create a makeup palette, and now he's trying to rewrite his own history so people see him as being humble or whatever. I wish he'd just admit it and just speak his truth. Gosh, it's not that difficult. He won't win over people like me, but his fans will still be there for him. And I think that's really, you know, an interesting point of view in all of this. It's like, okay, people that love Shane, they don't really care if he does the makeup video. The people that came for the palette and the whole makeup world because they're interested in that are sitting back and they're objectively saying, yes, it would make sense for Shane to do this video because he came out with this palette, right? But if he comes out with a video where he does a review of this palette, it's not like he's gonna win them over anyway. It's not like they're gonna be like, oh yes, now Shane is the makeup artist of the world. That's not gonna happen, right? So I don't know. Then it makes you wonder, like, just do it if you really want to do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do the video. And he said he may not post it anyway. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So I thought that was interesting. Then I want to go in and I want to talk about, I didn't lock up my phone the right way so I could get to my receipts. The receipts, Whitney. Whatever you want. Here, I'm doing it right now so I can get back to my receipts. Okay. I have seen so much discussion lately. Okay? Okay? Okay, people, don't call in sick with the tweets. I have seen so much discussion lately, and by lately I mean the last couple months, on the Beauty Guru chatter about people being bored or over certain beauty influencers, right? And that they're like, there's nothing new, they don't do anything new anymore, and I'm just kind of bored of them. And they'll go in there, if you read the threads, they'll say, well, I was like, my favorite is so-and-so, but this person doesn't do this anymore, and my favorite was this person, and they don't do this anymore. And I've seen it like come up over and over and over again. I don't know, are you guys bored of the beauty influencers? And I think there's like 10 or 15 out there that are at the top of their game at any given time. And, you know, but I hadn't really ever gone to their channels unless I'm doing like a video that I have to go watch, you know, for a drama video. I hadn't gone to their channels to really see what they were doing as far as on YouTube. And then what I was realizing was there's not tons of drama going on right now, okay, with any of these beauty influencers. And I think that it's interesting, right? Because I think they try to stay out of drama. Like I was thinking about, listen, I got deep in thought driving around thinking about this yesterday, okay? And I was thinking to myself, like, you know, all of them want to stay out of drama, supposedly, right? I don't know why I just put that in quotation marks, but it doesn't matter, okay? Rock on, Goldust woman. But, you know, they all kind of supposedly want to stay out of drama because drama is not good for them. But you know what? In reality, drama is really good for them. It really is. And a lot of them bad talk drama and drama channels and stuff like that, you know? And I'm like, listen, when we were talking about you and there was stuff going on with you and people were actually interested in you, your channels were doing better than they're doing now. And I was thinking about it, I was like, there's really nothing exciting going, nobody's fighting, okay, and we should love that, right? We should be happy about that. But it's like, you know, in all reality, would you go watch The Real Housewives of, you know, Beverly Hills or Atlanta or Orange County or whatever, okay? Would you go watch them every day if they just went out to, like, I don't know, McDonald's and got Cokes together and they were like, hey, okay, girl, see you tomorrow. And then the next day they're all like, I don't know, sitting in church because they need Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't watch that. It'd be so boring. Who would care? We want them to fight, right? We want them to kind of, like, fight. And I think with our beauty influencers, what happened was, it wasn't necessarily that we wanted them to argue or fight or be dramatic or that we wanted there to be drama. I think we got conditioned over the course of like 2 to 3 years that they started getting themselves into like a lot of drama. And you know, I was thinking about this because the very first beauty influencer drama video that I ever did was about Jeffree Star and Kat Von D, and they got in an argument over this logo, right? And when I started watching that, Sanders Kennedy and Karina Kaboom had come out, and they had made videos about that. And Karina Kaboom was talking about where, you know, she had been called some not so nice names by some people, right? And I didn't know about that, and I was watching this, and that's kind of how I found about Manny and all this kind of stuff, right? Well, that was kind of the beginning of all of this YouTube drama. And this was like 3.5 years ago was where the YouTube drama really started. And if you look at that and you can coincide that with the time that like beauty influencers for like, let's say the first 5 to 10 years of YouTube, okay? People got really interested in just sitting down and having somebody teach them a tutorial or show them a new look or show them this or review makeup brands. It was a new thing that we hadn't seen before. By that point, though, the entire YouTube community, okay, worldwide, international, west of the Mississippi, was saturated with beauty influencers. So how are we going to pick out those that we loved different from those that we could care less about, right? And then all of a sudden, these people started getting themselves in a lot of drama. Tons and tons and tons of drama. Where we, all of a sudden, the drama channels, were making videos about Jeffree Star, Manny, Laura, you know, Nikki Tutorials, but very rarely, Nikita Dragon, Gabriel Zamora, who else am I forgetting? Tati Westbrook, James Charles. You know, all of a sudden we're making video after video out of video after these people, and people are following them, and they're making national news headlines, okay? Not for a review that they're doing, not for a tutorial that they're doing, not for the release of a palette, but because of some drama that they're in, right? And they're getting in national headlines, and everybody's talking about them, and drama channels are getting tons and tons of views. Well, I think we're getting to the other side of that where people are kind of sick of the drama. People are kind of sick of the back and forth. And I think what is happening is the pendulum is switching. And I think that people are wanting to get back to just watching the makeup tutorials. And they're just wanting to get back to watching the makeup reviews. I mean, people that really, truly love makeup, right? I think the other half of the people that watch these people are just watching them because they like their personalities. And they could really care less about the makeup, kind of like Ricardo said, you know? And I think it's an interesting point of view. So I went in here and I wanted to see what these different beauty influencers that are at the top of their game that we all kind of look up to, okay? And we think these are the people that are at the top of their game, what they're doing on YouTube these days. And it was interesting what I found. It was very, very interesting. So I went in and I screenshot the last 5 videos from several people. So let me tell you, I started with Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is probably, out of everybody out there right now, pulling the most views, okay? And so a week ago, he did a Sailor Moon and ColourPop makeup review. Then he did 3 weeks ago, addressing the purple issues, bloodlust palette. So even Jeffrey is only posting like at most a video a week, okay? If even that. So that's about his own purple, the bloodlust palette. Then a month ago is his bloodlust palette collection reveal. So he's revealing it. So now what we have, okay, is we have CEOs of makeup companies that the majority of their videos, not just Jaclyn Hill, not just Tati, but a lot of them, okay, the majority of their videos are about their own palettes and things like that. And then 1 month ago, Hershey's chocolate makeup. And then 2 months ago, his 5th video was We Broke Up, about he and Nathan breaking up. And then there's a house tour. If you go in there, many of Jeffree Star's videos these days are about his personal life, okay? So there's a few makeup videos here and there. So if you look at that, what you hear is people are more interested in the world of Jeffree Star. And I have to believe that that has a lot to do with Shane Dawson and getting people interested in the world of Jeffree Star. They want to see Jeffree Star flying around. They want to see him in planes. They want to see his relationships with other people. They want to see what's going on with his life. They don't really care so much about the makeup. They care about his makeup because they love his makeup. But as far as like a YouTube personality, they really only care about him as a person. They don't care so much about the reviews anymore. And if you go in here and you look at the amount of videos or views that he's getting, he got 30 million views on We Broke Up, right? Compared to Sailor Moon and ColourPop got 4.9 million views. Still a ton of views, okay? But not as much on the makeup reviews. But I will tell you this, compared to the other makeup artists, he is heads and tails getting more views on his makeup reviews. Then I went in and I looked at James Charles. Okay, now James Charles' videos are interesting. He is posting pretty consistently. 5 days ago, teaching my parents to TikTok dances. Okay, this video is really cute, but it has nothing to do with makeup. And it got 2.4 million views. Then he did a Korean barbecue mukbang with Bretman Rock for 5.2 million views. And then he did the LED lights makeup challenge. Now, I don't believe that James and Bretman Rock have ever done a video before together. So I think that's why people were really interested in that. James kind of like pumped it up on Twitter and was like, you'll never guess who I'm doing a video with, whatever, okay? Then he did the LED lights makeup challenge, 3.8 million views. And then he did reacting to TikToks about me, 11 million views. That was 2 weeks ago. And then he did transforming myself into Dua Lipa. That was 2.6 million views. So see, like his makeup videos aren't getting as many views as his just personality videos. So what that would tell you, again, is that people aren't that interested in James Charles. James Charles! As a makeup artist, they really just want to see his personal life. They don't really care about the rest of it, okay? Oh, they care, but not as much as they care about the other stuff. Then I went in to look at Manny. Manny's not getting very good views these days. Okay, so, but he's doing consistent makeup videos. And his views, I would say, are pretty consistent. They're anywhere from 200,000 to 300,000 views, okay? Which is pretty good for Manny, considering everything that he went through in the last year. He's consistently getting the same amount of views. Did Fenty and BoxyCharm, okay, that's 3 days ago. 6 days ago, he gives a makeover from Bachelor. Okay, a week ago, I let Laura Lee buy my Fashion Nova outfits. Those both got 290,000 views. Trying unheard of indie makeup brands, 380,000 views. Tested new drugstore makeup. So if you look at here, the video that got the most views is Trying unheard of indie makeup brands. And so what that tells you is that people really are still interested in Manny doing makeup, okay? Because, well, and they like the relationship between he and Laura Lee because they both did the video and it both got very similar views. Let's go to Laura Lee. I mean, his video got 290,000 views where she picks his outfits out. On hers, it got 297. Almost the same views, right? So in her video, she's getting almost the exact same amount of views that Manny is getting on his channel. So they're doing good, you guys. Like, Laura Lee and Manny have really kind of escaped Dramageddon 1, and they're doing very, very well for their size of channels and what they're doing, because back in the day, they weren't pulling views at all on their videos anymore. We opened $100 eBay mystery boxes with her niece, full face using the oldest makeup, 365,000 views. Manny one, 297,000 views. Things you need from Amazon, home organization, 455. And my real morning routine, 186, which got not very many views, okay? So on here again, it tells you that the ones that they're interested in, full face using the oldest makeup I own, 365,000 views. So her makeup videos are still the ones that are pulling the most. So what this would tell you so far is if these beauty influencers would get back to doing makeup reviews, makeup tutorials, and things like that, their channels would improve, but they're trying to do all this other kind of stuff. Some of these people, well, I guess like Jeffree Star and James Charles, people are looking at their personalities, so you kind of need to go through the videos and look and see. With Manny and Laura, people want to see them doing the makeup stuff. They don't really care about their life as much. Now, Patrick Starr, this was really interesting to me, okay? Patrick Starr is somebody that is like doing these, you know, Mac collabs, and he is doing, you know, Katy Perry, and he was at, you know, the Miss Universe pageant. He's doing all this huge stuff, and maybe YouTube was just his method to get there, right? But what's interesting to me when you look at his views, are you ready? I was just floored, okay? So he did a video a day ago, I turned myself into a woman, Charlotte Tilbury, a makeup, 46,000 views. Soft girl glam look, 113,000 views. I did makeup on hip hop icons, Salt and Pepper, 74,000 views. New York Fashion Week vlog, 49,000 views. And Get Ready With Me for New York Fashion Week, 128,000 views. I mean, he's hardly even pulling 100,000 views a video. I couldn't believe it. Nikki Tutorials, she's still pulling great views, anywhere from yesterday's video, the LED lights makeup challenge, 604,000 views, but most of her videos are getting 1 million views, up to 3.8 million views of the Jeffree Star Bloodlust review. And all her videos are makeup reviews. All of them, almost. There might be 1 or 2 thrown in there that's not, but almost all of them are makeup reviews. Tati Westbrook, she's still getting pretty good views. 600 to 800,000 views a video. She's doing almost all makeup reviews, okay? So that's telling you that people are interested in her doing makeup, not so much the personal life. Nikita Dragon, okay. Can somebody explain to me how Nikita Dragon is still, and I don't dislike Nikita, okay? I don't love her, but she's just not somebody to me that I ever looked at and was like floored by any of her makeup skills or any of that kind of stuff. But can somebody explain to me why Nikita Dragon keeps on winning these awards for being the makeup artist of the year? And let me explain to you why I'm confused about that, okay? So 18 hours ago, she posted my parents take off my makeup and my wig, that 133,000 views. 1 month ago, learning how to be Latina in Spanish. 6 months ago, so she posted 3 videos in 6 months. People come for Jaclyn Hill. I mean, Nikita Dragon's not posting videos ever. Then she did 7 months ago a mukbang video, and then another 7 months ago, she did a very personal video about a relationship, okay? If you go to Brett Me and Rock's videos, he posted a video 2 days ago, a week ago. He's posting pretty consistently too. But almost all of his, except for he just did the Wet n Wild reveal. And it's his reveal of his collab. The rest of them, Song Association Game with James Charles, Song Association Game with my sis, Answering Your Assumptions About Us, Get Ready With Me, Fast Food Challenge with my sister. The majority of his videos have nothing to do with makeup. And I don't think people care. And he's still getting great views on his videos. He's getting what like Jeffree Star is getting on his videos. Okay, then Gabriel Zamora, 67,000 views a week ago. Cooking, makeup and opinions, 49,000 views. He has 4 videos, and then it goes back to 5 months. He hasn't posted a video, 4 videos in the last month, and then hadn't posted a video for 5 months. So I don't know what that's about. Then what's interesting is, go to Raw Beauty Christie, okay? Raw Beauty Christie's, all her videos almost, or on this channel, are about makeup. And she is getting the same amount of views that Manny and Laura are getting, if not more, consistently on her videos. She's pulling almost 300,000 to 400,000 views on her videos. And, you know, and girl, I love you, but I don't love your thumbnails, I'm just gonna say. I don't love my thumbnails either. But what that says is nobody really cares. It's not about the thumbnails. People come because they want to see what Christie really has to say about makeup. Then I went to Chloe Morello, which was interesting because the majority of her videos are all about makeup, right? And she's not pulling very many views either, 100,000 views a video, which, I mean, in comparison to what these people used to pull. And then I looked at Nicole Guerrero, and Nicole Guerrero she is pulling the same kind of views that Chloe Morello is posting. So it makes you wonder, you know, like this is where I think maybe they're all getting really bored of YouTube, except for somebody like Christie that's doing a lot of that. But I think it's important for you to go to your channel and look and see, like, what is this person, what are the people that watch my videos consistently, what are they interested in, you know? Or do they even care? Or do they want to try different things? And they feel like, I can't try different things on this channel, because if I do, you know, then people aren't going to be interested in it anymore. Or does it take somebody, like, having a huge controversy, like James Charles and Jeffree Star, to have a huge controversy where people see inside a little bit into their world, where they're like, we want to know more about their world. So then when they post videos, you know, James Charles with his parents, or, you know, Jeffree Star, whatever. I don't know, it's just interesting to me when I look at it, that some people, it seems like more people are interested in their personality, and in other videos, it's like, or on other people's channels, it's like they just want to see makeup reviews. What do you guys want to see from these people? Do you care? Are you bored of these people? I also think that's interesting, you know, when you look at their channels, like Jeffree Star is still pulling pretty good views. But compared to the majority of these people, what they used to pull, like, let's say, you know, like, I don't know, 3 years ago, they're not getting the views that they got. Nowhere near are they getting the same views that they got, like, 3 years ago. So it's interesting to me, you know? And it makes me wonder why, you know, there was this whole speculation for a long time that these beauty influencers would get themselves in a lot of drama, because if they got themselves in drama, people were watching their channels more and they were buying their products more. And I totally believe it, because these people, a lot of them to me are completely boring. I'm bored with them, right? If you're not doing something where I'm interested in your life, I'm bored. I don't really care that much about seeing a video where you're doing, I don't know, an unboxing that I've seen done 10,000 times before. Like, do something interesting with, you know what I mean? Like, so I think that's how a lot of people are feeling, and they're wanting to find new people that have a new point of view, you know? It's like, we already know that you like this kind of makeup. How many times can you say it in a video? So let's go find somebody new that'll have a different point of view. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.